However, thank you. However, for this tea, you not only can smell it, but also you will feel it inside your mouth. It tastes, uh, it smells fragrant and tastes fragrant as well. Very aromatic. It's very gentle. It's very gentle taste, very gentle, sweet. This is our first infusion. For Chinese Oolong, Chinese Oolong is characterized by its complex fragrance profile. When we are degustating, enjoying Oolong, fragrance aspect is very important. So in Chinese Oolong, not only for Chinese Oolong, but for Chinese Oolong, you can more the natural fragrance from the tea, especially for natural flowery fragrance. Flowery fragrance. For the tea we are brewing today, Zhangping. This tea has excellent flowery fragrance profile. This tea. If you're interested in this Zhangping Shuixian, please go to check our tea shop link in bio. The tea soup color is very beautiful, especially when you use a white teacup. With the contrast, the tea soup even looks more bright, golden. But for Chinese tea, you when you bring a tea, um, we smell at least three times the tea fragrance. The first time we call hot smelling, and and second one warm smelling, and third um, cold smelling. Because with the temperature, you will enjoy the different aromas. When you pour the tea out, when the tea is still, when you pour the tea out, when the tea inside very hot, now that's the time to smell it, to distinguish if this tea has any unpleasant odor. Uh, Especially when we do Chinese sensory tea evaluation, hot smelling help us distinguish, recognize the quality issue from the tea fragrance, the tea aroma. And when the temperature delay a bit, when warm, we call it warm smelling. For the warm smelling, is to let you mm, it lets you recognize what kind of what kind of a type of this tea fragrance. It's a flowery fragrance. It's a fruity aroma. It's a woody fragrance. Which kind of fragrance it is, and when the tea becomes turns room temperature becomes cold, we call it cold smelling. This cold smell is to uh, see if the tea has long-lasting aromas. Uh, for very high quality, this tea, even in 5-10 hours, the tea still remains a great aromas. This one, yes, this one you can try this tea in 5-6 hours. You return again. This tea still smells wonderful. Uh, it's very gentle, not strong at all, with a great well structured flavor and very smooth texture. So for any questions, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. What I'm using. Okay, so for any questions about this tea, if you're interested in this tea, please go to check our tea shop in our bio. Mm. Hello, good to see you bring another interest. Hello, hello. This is our second infusion. Which tea? This tea, it's called Zhangping Shuixian. Zhangping Shuixian. For interested in this tea, go to check out the tea shop link in our bio. Keep your kettle higher. Stay time 10 to 20 seconds. For this tea, unlike Chinese, unlike Wei tea, Wei tea is from Fujian Province as well. Wei tea steeping time must be well controlled. However, this tea now depends on depends on let's say your personal preference. If you like a stronger flavor taste, you can greatly increase your steeping time. Now, please look at this beautiful tea soup. Very beautiful, bright. This tea has a bright golden color, so beautiful. The tea soup has a very pleasant, milky aroma. So, if any questions about this tea? If you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. This tea has a dominant complex fragrance, complex floral, sweet osmosis. Sweet osmosis. Sweet osmosis is kind of, in general, it blossoms in autumn, September and October. Um, it's very small, very fragrant, has a small, sweet fragrance. In China, often to blend with teas or to add in cakes, as the fragrance is very is intense, very, it smells delicious. Uh, Besides, this tea also has a similar uh, flowery oaky aroma, oaky aroma fragrance. Oaky fragrance in Chinese tea is always we regarded oaky fragrance as a very high-end aroma. Once we describe this tea, this kind of tea has oaky. I mean, this is a let's say, this is a complement for this tea. Besides those beautiful flower fragrance, this tea also has refreshing, similar to refreshing gardenia fragrance as well. This tea, and this tea is very worthy to have a try. Let me try the second infusion. Second infusion. It's very sweet, sweet, mellow, flavored. Hello, hello. Is when you're drinking this tea, focus on the later stage of flavor and taste. After drinking it, the tea will leave you a lingering fragrance, lingering, gentle, flowery fragrance, a mixture floral fragrance inside your mouth, and a lingering finish. This tea, uh, very very was you have a try. Even you don't you never try any Chinese tea. This tea I highly recommend to you. If you're interested in this Zhangping Shuixian, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Okay. So about this tea. This tea highly resistant as well. Highly resistant. You can bring over 10, 8 to 10 infusions. Highly resistant. After pouring the tea out, smell the fragrance left on the bottom of this fairy cup. The fragrance so intense. So funny questions about this Zhangping Shuixian. If you're interested, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. I'll do our third infusion. This tea can bring over 8 to 10 times. So funny questions. Oh, besides the hot brewing, this tea is very fit for cold brewing as hot brewing. Cold brewing is very simple to prepare. You take from Fujian, Fujian Province. Okay. Now we can tell our third infusion. Here, for the oolong, we recommend to use above 95 Celsius degree. For sure, if you personally prefer a more light, each of us we have a different about the flavor taste. If your this tea, honestly, this tea, no matter what kind of what temperature you are using, this tea always offer you a greater taste. Basically, this tea, especially for the tea fit for cold brewing, means the water temperature. The lower water temperature, this tea still have a great representation of the flavor and taste. But however, I personally, if you are new, I always recommend you to use rather high water temperature to bring this tea, especially for oolong. Now we continue our third infusion. For this tea, keep your kettle higher. To create a strong, fast flushing, water flushing. Keep your kettle higher. Okay. Steeping time 10 to 20 seconds. This tea, unlike 五一肉 tea, 五一肉 tea or 单丛, those oolongs that are very, it's very strict for the sleeping time, water in, water out. However, for this one, it's okay. This one, even you sleep over time, it's not, it still tastes not so bitter. This is a third infusion. Look at this third infusion. Very, very beautiful. Without trying this, just looking at the tea soup triggers you to drink it because the color is so beautiful, golden color. Looks like a yellow. It's so bright, transparent. This is the third infusion. This tea has a super fragrance. It smells super fragrant. dominant complex flowery fragrance to sweet osmosis, refined oaky aroma, and also refreshing gardenia fragrance. And besides, comes with a sweet nectar fragrance, sweet like honey, sweet, very sweet aroma. So funny questions about this tea. If I have interest in this tea, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. This tea highly recommend. If you have never tried any Chinese oolong, this tea will be your. This tea will make you fall in love with the Chinese tea. Highly recommend to you. Even you are beginner, just be just this tea. Even you are beginner, this tea very fit for beginners as well. It's a very gentle, tender. Technically, for Chinese oolong, uh, not oolongs, but for the famous ones like we wrote the dancong, uh, all of them have more intense flavor taste. Mm, the tea has a certain intensity for taste. However, for this tea now, this tea, it's very soft. It's a very tender. It's very tender. It's very. That's why I say this tea, even this tea for beginner. But basically, I don't recommend Chinese tea beginners to start Chinese tea with oolong. This one is an optional. If you are interested, if you are already get some Chinese tea experience, this tea you will love it. For any kinds of uh, for any kinds of Chinese tea lovers, this tea you will love it. Basically, the raw material of this tea we call Zhangping Shuixian. Zhangping, Zhangping, this is from Zhangping city of Fujian Province, south of Fujian Province. Shuixian is the name of the tea cultivar. Tea is made from Shuixian tea cultivar. We call it Zhangping Shuixian. Zhangping Shuixian. It's very interesting when you see a Chinese tea title. In general, it indicates where is this tea from, or what's the flavor of this tea, or what's the feature. Indicating something very important about this tea, just like Zhangping Shuixian. Now we see where is this tea and what kind of this tea cultivar the tea is made from. This Shuixian, Shuixian is one of the best. Not it depends on the this tea. This tea Shuixian would be not fit for make green tea, green tea or black tea, for instance. Not a certain tea cultivar is very fit for making into a kind of Chinese tea type. This Shuixian, when you pick up the fresh tulips from the tea tree, uh, the tea tree itself, the tea leaves, fresh tea leaves itself already has a natural one flowery fragrance, and with plus with the excellent complex tea oolong tea making process. You can imagine this like a is double plus. This tea, if you like flowery tea. This tea will be your favorite. But I can assure that any fragrance you smell from this tea is 100% natural from the tea itself without adding any artificial pigment and any artificial odor. 100% natural from. Okay, so final questions? Hmm. It's nothing like a good cup of tea. Hello. We'll continue to bring our fourth infusion with so funny questions. If you're interested in this Zhangping Shuixian, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Now I continue. It will get too close to the teapot. It's amazing so many teas seem to originate in Fujian Province, like Oolong red tea and teas that. Yeah, Fujian Province is producing white tea, yes, food in white tea, and Oolong, and also yeah, black. We are both we are selling yeah, in our tea shop we have we're selling a premium Lapsang Sochong, Lapsang Sochong, food in white tea, food in white teas as well. If you're interested, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. So, final questions? If you're interested in this tea, please go check out tea shop link in our bio. Uh, you're welcome. To play a music, no, a video for this Zhangping Shuixian. Um, if I yeah, I will play a video for this Zhangping Shuixian tea making process. Here, let's illustrate again. This tea is the only compressed oolong you can find in the market. Okay. Any further questions about this tea? If you don't have any questions, we just stop uh, this part. Now let's move to the teaware. Let's to move to our teaware part section. Now I would like to show you this beautiful teapots that I'm using. This one is 100% made hand painted from Chinese Jingdezhen. Jingdezhen porcelain presenting the selling level in China and around the world in ceramics industry. This was 100% handmade hand painted. Santika. Yeah. Yeah, they are very lovely. So funny questions. Today we are bring this very fragrant Zhangping Shuixian. This tea I highly recommend to you, especially if you are a Chinese beginner, you are curious about the Chinese Oolong. This tea you will love it. I'm sure you will love it. I have about this tea. Okay, so funny questions. So funny questions. If you don't have any further questions, time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Teaware. Glad to meet you guys here. If you're interested in anything we are presenting today, please go to check out tea shop in our video. Okay, I will be very happy to see you on Sunday. This Sunday, very lovely, very looking. Thank you. See you. Not yet. Okay, see you guys, and wish you a great day and great night. Thank you. Keep going. See you. Hi. We just about to finish our live stream today. If you join us late, don't worry. This live stream is well recorded, or will post the video, this record video later on. Okay. See you next time. I wish you a good day and good night. Okay, ciao ciao. Ciao.